Accessibility. Ooh, guys, is it loud? I feel it's loud. Is it okay? Let me know if the game is basically too loud in the background. 10%, 10%. I'm going to the settings because for me it's also a little loud. Audio. How about this? How about this? Oh, now it's 0. 69. 60 sounds effect. I like my own mixture, guys.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, I think that's good. That's good. 85. 85. Okay, video settings. Beasting on. Controls. Okie dokie. General, field of view, camera settings, language. Okay, okay, guys. Are you ready? I have no idea what to expect. I just know that this game's gonna be basically trying to fuck us up. I don't know. Let's see. Start.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Great.
And
Stanley
then
can
one day,
do
something
what I
very
cannot.
peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hello Dale! Welcome to the stream! How you doing? What's up? Are you good? I think I saw that you finished your Detroit Become Human. How was it? How was it? I mean, I think in Ely's chat that a lot of people died when you played. But I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm not sure if I ever... No, I didn't play it. I never played it. But did you replay and saved everyone? Or, like, did you leave it as it? Because there are many multiple endings, I think. If I remember correctly. I've left it as is for now, but 100% going to go back to toy. Yeah, it's also a very nice game, like character design, story-wise, all the different choices you can do. I've never played it, but I watched Let's Play back then and I loved it. I would consider it playing as well, but there's so many games on the table for now. But I can understand it's worth a second playthrough. So, oh god, what the heck? I think I have to reduce the sensitivity. He's basically sliding around. Wait a second. Oh my god, that's not happening. Camera sensitivity. Resume. That's good. Okay. So, let me try one. Yeah, clickety click sound is very good. Yeah, it's very satisfying. ASMR style. Why is he sliding like that? Just press the button once and he's like literally on ice. Oh. Let me see if I can change this as well. What? No, I don't think so. Should I play with controller? I don't know. Subtitle size. I'll try to leave it like this for now, but it is kind of weird. Can I interact with anything? Oh, if I click... Oh, I got an achievement. No, you can't jump. Damn, I cannot jump in this game. They removed my favorite feature. Okay, I don't have legs. Why is he sliding like this? Eli, you have to help me. Is he supposed to slide like this? Because, like, even when I stop, he's sliding a few inches forward. I'm sorry. Didn't want to give you the spin.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley! I think everyone left.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Everyone left and they went out to grab some food without you. That's how office life is. Everyone hates you. No one is interacting with you. Doors are closed. I cannot open the cabinets. Where is the meeting room? Is this the meeting room?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
He
because
did.
He doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Ah, cause yeah, I just want to check out everything. What's so wrong? Maybe I find a hidden door which is gonna open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, and I wanna just do whatever the game tells me. Wait. I wanna do whatever I want and not what the game is telling me. Big brain, big brain. Ah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Can we get a cool
Stanley
drink?
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay, I just stood there. And then? Gonna happen something?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Ah, paintings, guys. Let's admire the paintings, as he said. And?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
And guys, what are you thinking about the paintings? These are not actually paintings, but they're photographs, but...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. I got the notice, but do I care? That's a very nice picture as well. I like mountains. I love this clicking sound. I'm just gonna get used to the game for now. Sorry. I'm a little sad I can't look outside the window, but I guess that's office accurate. Here's some ASMR for you, Filthy. Just take it all in. Oh, maybe it is not. Thank you so much. Well, I have mods for that, you know, but it seems like he's not doing his job. Thank you so much. I'll change it right away. Stanley. Why can't I type? Stanley. Para. Here, I found it. Done. Perfect. And I can hear Filthy has not closed his door again. Rude. Okay. I changed it to the Stanley, but it's not the Stanley Parable. Why is it not taking the... Done. Now it should be updated. Now it should be updated.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First door on the left. Okay. I see a very intriguing room straight ahead. What is that? It looks...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, why go into a boring room when you can go somewhere else? But I should have taken at least a look inside. But there. Warning: do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. And death. Nice. But I can't jump anyways. Should I jump? Should I jump?
Look,
Break the
Stanley,
rules!
I think perhaps we've gotten off
Break
on
the
the wrong
rules!
foot here.
Break the rules!
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I don't want to die
I realize
yet.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in
I did it.
control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
And dead. Powerful and dead. I just didn't want to see where I'm falling into. Like, oh, I'm starting from
All
the
of his
beginning?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, this time I'll peek in the room. I'll still go my way. I don't want to go where the game wants me to go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Or should I?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah, rather not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What can be worse than death?
Yes, this room.
True.
What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he did not, but he peeked inside. I don't know. I'm way more intrigued by this route.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, this time I won't die, guys. I
Look,
promise.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Hey,
I realize
yeah.
that investing your trust in someone else can be
Felicia.
difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah, that was easy to recognize. I don't know what you
This
mean.
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Thank you for the pets. Okay. Contain. I don't know. Let's leave. Oh. This reminds me of me side now. It's just an endless void. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, let's pick up the phone. Four, 2, 7.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the phone out of the oven.
Flashbang.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Who are you?
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Ah, that's the end. He wants me to go inside. We know.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay. Rude. This narrator is very rude.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Okay. A chess-proof game be like, he just blocked me. Can you believe? Good morning, employee 427. Press K on your keyboard. Okay, I have to press K.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press M.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
Hey.
do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Okay, I'm not gonna press M now. I'm gonna press Z. T. R. G. H. You don't even give me a choice. Okay, fine.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Please press N to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press M to spend time with the boys. Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Please press G to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
A baby. Please press C to tell your kids a story. Okay, we have kids?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press C to tell your wife you love her. I do have a wife now? I thought the narrator told us that we don't have a loving wife.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
You like his deep voice of the narrator? It's soothing for sure. Please press J, Y, J, J. There it is. Again, the problem with German and English. To go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, I heard that. I'm not pushing any button. Not doing it. And also, to be at work in the morning? Who would want to work in the morning? Not pressing it. Should I do it? Edie says I should do it. What will happen if I don't press it? Well, we could just gonna be stuck here, or is the game actually saying something? I cannot do anything else. I can't interact with anything. Do it for the wine. We'll do it for the wine. Some more ASMR. I think I have to press it.
You
Fine.
see? Can he just not hear me?
What to
How can you tell him in
do?
a
I don't
way
want to be
that he'll
stuck
understand that
here.
every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
That escalated quickly. Please press to question nothing. I'm questioning everything, actually. But now we're back in our little room at work.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Please die? Did it say that? Oh, I fucked up. I did something wrong.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. This time, I'm gonna do what he wants. Because, again, we're a good boy, and we do only good boy stuff.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Press X to doubt. Not working, Ailey. It's not working. Enjoy your curry, Dale. I hope it's gonna be nice. I also had curry today, basically. Kinda. Enjoy. Okay, this time we're ending in somewhere
Yet there was
else.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure you're streaming grabbing the hand. It's way too fast. I cannot read like this. You, most of all. I mean, unique. Okay. Numbers of slides on the slide. Charts, and slides. Okay. That's how I would do it. Slide. Right? At which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increasing grasp per. Oh god, it's so boring, guys. Oh. Please stop. The boss appreciates fill out and what do people want? Internal conflict solving. Why do we hire you? Remember that takes 2 people. I cannot do this. Things. We want things. Happiness. Violet James, you are fired. Money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Okay. Teenagers. What? Size of demography. Space between the teenagers? Wait, what? B quarterly post review. I missed the slice I wanted to read. Never mind. To do. Synergized. Cure value expenditures. Damn, I'm reading like a kindergarten child. I cannot do this. I'm leaving now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What do they want to do? Block the fucking stair? I'm just gonna go down once. Red light. What's this? Can I pick it up? I can crouch. Hi, Louis. I write this in first and left it in your locker.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Damn
He
it.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I already thought this.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Okay.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
We are awake! Hello?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. I think that's a perfect game
This is the
for
story
streams.
of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She just left us there? And did he jump out of the window from his panics? From ASMR therapy to full-blown panic. Well, I think Stanley's life seems a little bit odd. Poor guy. He has serious issues, and this narrator is just doing the better job in streaming than I am. I think, as said, that's a perfect game for me right now.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Let's go
What
again.
could it mean?
This time,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
we're gonna do exactly as told. I'm gonna be the goodest boy of all.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This game is hilarious, I swear. I'd rather see you stream than actually play. I just wonder, if you go to the right door, we still had the choice to take a left somehow, where I went straight. I think I want to try this out, because I'm still feeling a little bit adventurous, and I want to do my own thing here. And yeah, just F it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This is the room
The
we have to
lounge was
admire.
sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Okay, there's a
But
left room.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, we gotta do this. Go in here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
How can I go straight ahead if there's a big ass red glowing button like that? I mean, come on. Come on. Can I press that button? I'm gonna do it. I press this button. Nice. It's ending? Oh no, okay.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He
No.
wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
How we just try to decide which way it's gonna go. You're not gonna decide for me. Okay, he does. Still?
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Cute.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, I didn't expect that. I thought there's a car. Can we enter? Can we go in there? Of course we cannot. We don't have a free will. Turn the little darkish theme now. What? No. No, my worst nightmare, guys. Numbers.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Gonna close.
We just need to get back to,
What's our
who
number?
am I kidding?
We are
It's all rubbish now. The whole story
247.
completely unusable. How
forgot
about,
that
rather than
number.
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And
No.
this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
No. 427. Thank you, animatic.
All of his co-workers
Maybe
were
it'll
gone.
matter later.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're going left.
When Stanley... Wait.
Wait.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the
No.
story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am
No, I
asking
wanted
you?
to go
I'm
left.
the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
What? I have a free will now? What should I do with all this free will? And oh my god, possibilities are endless. I'm not used to this. I cannot do this. It's no. There you can. Oh, are they all connected to each other? I think maybe they are. So it's just a the pretentious free
I'll say it.
will.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No. I'm gonna leave
I
him
find
going.
it unlikely that we'll ever progress by
no,
starting
no.
over and over again.
Don't
But it's
start
got to
over.
be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! I just want to do one thing on my own.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Backrooms nostalgia. Yeah, true. But I want...
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Let's go back. If he says we're going back, we're going back. I wonder how many times we can go back now. That would be in.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story.
Oh.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
So we remember what we forgot. What have we... What? Okay, that does not look good. Definitely looks like Ready or Not map now.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
We're gonna go back.
How about this?
Restart.
You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
What?
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
He's giving us the win and taking it immediately?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just
Was
follow the
boss
line.
GG
How
animatic.
simple is that?
The Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Not to miss. Oh, that's new. Let's go.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
To destiny.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley,
Yep.
I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both
What?
agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my
Fine.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay, what's going on now? That's the adventure we wanted, guys. It's super loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's so loud. It's good. It's supposed to be. It's so loud I can't hear my own thoughts.
Cut the music.
Oh,
Go
thank you.
back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What is about the fern? Should I count leaves now? Or I studied everything from top to bottom. Did it? Done and done. Hope it's okay if I leave, because I saw the fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
What?
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The line is going further though. So 427. Can we find it?
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
427, some there.
After everything we've been through,
427.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh man! Fern keeps growing in my random pots. Like, in the inside, and the outside. Fern is very resilient.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
That's
Something
what I'm
exciting,
trying. I'm
daring,
trying.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I'm trying to do and create my own story. So please.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I never planted it, and there was like 5 plants that grew in different pots. Seems like you have a jungle of fern now. I think that's a win. As long as it didn't overgrow the other pots, plants, whatever. Okay, great, we're on a loop. What if we go back? What if I'm just feeling like going back? Because feeling like it. I can. Okay. But that's just where we ended up. Oh! Ooh! I turned on the computer. Off. I turned it off. Can I interact with the phone? That gave me a random thrill, but it doesn't do anything more. Okay. Fine. Sorry. Thought there might be something. But, yeah. Game. We're catching up, don't worry. We're gonna be right there where he wants us to be. Okay, let's see.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Backrooms DLC. It's literally giving backrooms the whole time. Just without being so scary. Which is fine.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Is it?
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And
Well,
that in
going like this.
turn means that our
going like this.
destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Okay. We don't have a choice. What a surprise! The confusion ending. Find the confusion ending schedule. Narrator restarts the game. 5th restart. Narrator forget about the previous restart. Stanley attempts to play the story, but it prevented.
Ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Oh.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
We always die?
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Both doors would have led to this room.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Or something?
So.
Okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Hopefully.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the actual fuck? That was loud. What was that? Please don't do this again. Oh, the narrator is actually gone. Does it mean we're gonna die now?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
He's not doing the lines. He's saying Hello?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Technically it was a restart. It was just maybe glitched. Like, on purpose. So.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Resent coworkers for not supporting you anymore. Now I got it, finally. This time we have to go up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, that's where my boss is. Of course. And we down there live like fucking peasants while he... Look at this, guys. What the actual... He's living in a different universe. Executive bathroom. We can use the good bathroom? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. No idea what that means. Extreme bathrooms. Time. Okay, we cannot use the bathroom. But at least we went in there once. Guten Tag, hello, hello. Oh. Can wander around this new universe. That is intriguing, indeed. I don't want this door to be closed. There's a save. Hello?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh. I thought it would lock up because we put the wrong password the first time because we were too impatient. This part. Yeah, and I missed the elevator. I want to go back to the elevator. I'm too curious for this. I always want to know everything. There's another elevator, which we have to use. That's good. Is it here? Is it already there? Oh god, yeah. Let's go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
That's a new path. At least we're not stuck at the same underground area.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind Control Facility. Escape. Mind Control Facility. Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh great, that sounds comforting. Please no jump scare.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. Why should we? Why should we? Maybe it's just
At
lying.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm intrigued. Do we just... I mean... It's just... Would it restart? Will it restart? Mayhaps. Whoa! What? What? What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Do whatever you want.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
I can't jump.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Fuck. Oh! Ah! Oh! No, he did not. Look at him. He just, I don't know. He got spared. Just...
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yeah, because it's just a code in a game, I guess. Nature paintings. Oh, that's our room! So if we go here, it's asking us to go left or right. 2 doors. The set of 2 open doors was the first very concrete piece of the Stanley Parables design. Once his room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Oh, basically from the office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Flying cabinets. Our desk! Is it? No, not really. It's just one desk. The office. 1, 2, 3. Cannot go through this. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. That's a nice one. But I never heard these, actually. Office computers. Oh, we can turn them off, but not on. Classic solitaire. Always best friend of a office buddy. Employee database. Just delete it. Actual game credits? That's so fun. I love it. I love this idea. What the fuck? That's so creative. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. We got that big ass office there. The office clock. Wow, first time in the game we have a free will of wandering around. I heard that. Underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game.
Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. Stanley, but of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Stanley pushed the number 6.
Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game, roughly 3 separated times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. I wonder if I mean, that can't be it. We're roughly 1 hour into the game. I wanna go there first. It's also going up. Okay, the office, maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. Oh, we have not been there. We've just been down. Don't know what this is. Ooh, money. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the video we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Oh. Warzone. What? What? I have not seen that yet. In early development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who liked shooters, which was not our intention. Okay. There's the phone. Can we... Department time... What? Department timer? Are these spoilers? What is happening? Oh, what did sound? There was something. I'm so confused right now. Is this what the game wants us to feel? Sending levers. It's a super secret Easter egg room. Hello, Kayla! Welcome, welcome! We just entered the Stanley Parable Museum, it seems. I have no idea what's going on, actually. I hope you're fine. How are you doing? Ah, this is where we actually wanted to... Okay, I'm gonna hit to the black room, into the void. I'm also good, thanks. I'm glad to hear that you're fine.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I was working today and we went to the cinema, so I had a very chill work day, but now I just thought I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3 hours of Stanley Parable, but the game is actually very confusing. We watched the new Star Wars Mandalorian? Is it Mandalorian or Mandatorian? No, Mandalorian, I guess. I can't remember because I'm not really a Star Wars fan, but it's the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. It was really fun. Mandatory. Ailey, stop making fun of me. It's very not my lore. Mandalorian and Grogu. We're gonna call it that. It's gonna be like the insiders of the insider. For all the newbies like me who are not into the Star Wars lore. Yeah, well, but I liked the movie though. It kind of actually was better than I expected it to be because I have not watched the TV show. I don't know if you guys have watched the Mandalorian movie now, but let's turn it off. I don't know what's... I want to restart.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your...
Should I actually quit the... It's mandatory to watch the Star Wars movie in this order. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. That it's good to know, but it seems to make absolutely no sense. Why are people who are creating movies, like Why are they creating them in a way that what? What? How is this a joke? What do you mean? It's mandatory! It's mandatory! Damn, I fell for it! I fell for it! Don't make fun of me like that, please. Oh gosh. Hello, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. How you doing? Are you good? We're just playing a little bit of Stanley Parable and I'm absolutely confused. I don't know what to do anymore.
Only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
A lot time choose for me, it seems. Kirby, welcome. I hope you can make yourself a home here. Glad to have you here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Can we just
Stanley
restart
decided to
it?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Gosh, this game. Why is this game?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, it seems like this game has actually refreshed and restarted. So I'm gonna follow what it wants from me now. Like the goodest of the best boys that I can be. Germany weather is so shit today, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's true. I mean, it's a little bit mix of both, and that's absolutely confusing my body when it's warm, but at the same time, somewhat not so warm. It make sense, but yeah, I personally like weather when it's a little bit chilly, but like not too cold. But I don't mind snow as well, but then only when cold weather and snow, then it's fine. But otherwise, everything else is confusing my body. So it is today. It's thundering like goddamn doomsday. Yeah, I saw in certain areas of Germany, it's like not flooding, but it's like so heavy storms. Because there was the Dokumi last week, and people have sent some videos on Instagram, and I was like, holy shit, that did not look good. And some people are already on festivals, and I wonder how it will go for them. Seems like it's gonna be like a very rainy day tomorrow as well in most parts of Germany. So, yay, festival season! Perfect. Yeah, Dokumi, my bro, then Kozu was there too. Nice, but you haven't been there? I mean, I also wasn't there. I just saw a lot of content
Yet
from other
there was
people.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, this time we can go to the elevator. Lore accurate. I swear I'm sitting next to the fan directly hitting on my face. You think it's that warm that you need a fan? Because looking outside doesn't look too warm. It was windy a little bit, but... Oh, never mind. It's 28 degrees here. Okay, never mind. Didn't feel like that. It was very weird. It was so confusing when I was outside. Great. Let's go up. I'm gonna go more... Stanley. Welcome back, Dale. The right time. Okay, we're just endlessly going up. Pa, pa, I wasn't, to be honest, I was doing other stuff. Let me just say, Motorrad rumgeschraubt, weil Wetter kacke war. Okay, so you did some fine tuning on your motorbike, technically. But that sounds also good. I mean, Hindi work is nice. That Deutsch accent though. Oh, curry and naan you had? Damn. I love that. Naan is one of the best breads. Oh, okay, we were stuck and sorry, I didn't realize that the elevator would not go further. But, hey, wait, can we go down then instead? Is there something happening? Or is it just like, it's probably just a simulation of an elevator? Yeah, I think. She's German, I can tell, or she's just crazy good at speaking German, or mixed like me. I am actually German. 100% German. I mean, people telling me I have a very strong English-German accent when I speak, but I don't know. I just try to not speak German, but it's very difficult because I lack a lot of English words, so I'm just placeholding random German words here and there. You're German American. That must mean your English is way better than mine. Have you ever lived in America, or was it like family who came from there? Just have to check once. My dog is in bed and she's not allowed on the bed right now. So hey, just give me a second, guys. I just have to remove her and put her on her own chair that she has. That's right next to my computer. Yo, Chess, say something in Deutsch. Can you answer the question? Which question? I mean, I can say something in Deutsch, but I think you have to, I don't know. Bisschen eingerostet. But overall, yeah, I visited my aunt in Cali last year. Cali, like Californian? Is this what you mean? Or what? That's so crazy. I wish I would have family that comes from somewhere where I can be like, yo, I'm gonna go on a cool vacation and visit my cool aunt or something.
Of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate
California
for
is
clues
so
to his
cool.
situation.
I think
But his
that's
attention was caught
at
by
least
a
one of the
keypad
places I would be
behind the
interested in
boss's
if I would
desk.
ever go to
What could
America.
its purpose
Even
be?
though I'm not
In
that
fact,
much
this
interested in
keypad guarded
America.
the terrible secret that lay buried below
California,
his feet. And so the
I would
boss
check
had
it out.
assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. No. 844.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply
I cannot
pushing
numbers.
random buttons on the keypad,
I can
Stanley
definitely not
happened to
numbers.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I
He
put
stepped into the
2845
newly opened
by 40.
passageway.
I'm telling you guys, whenever I see numbers, I start sweating. It's not even a lie. It's I'm serious. What's your favorite game, Chess? Answer in Deutsch. My favorite game. Mein Lieblingsspiel würde, ich glaube, I think, my Lieblingsspiel is Cyberpunk. Yeah, I would go for Cyberpunk, I think. Cyberpunk is very nice. I love it. With all the mods and story and characters. It's It's a solid 10 out of 10 for me. At least after they fix the bugs. The bugs. He already went down, but this time we have to go wherever he wants us to go. The accent through. Yeah, it'll slip out every time. I cannot do anything about it. Even if I wanted to try to deny that I'm German, I would not be able to, because it's happening. It's just happening naturally. And even though I feel...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
We
Mind
love it
Control
all.
Facility.
I'm glad about it, because it's always a little weird to me. There's so many nice VTubers who are just fluent in English, and they actually sound like they're, I don't know, British or American, and that turns out they're German, and I'm like, how? How is this possible? Possible. I came on your stream last week, I think, when you rated someone. I forgot though. By the way, Cyberpunk, my favorite game too, got over 300 hours in it. Woohoo! That's so crazy. And you probably played the DLCs as well, because I have to admit, I have not reached the DLCs yet. I have just done so many other things in Cyberpunk. It's just crazy. And yeah, and I think I think I rated Lurin that day. I'm just not sure, because I did 2 raids one day after another, and I rated 2 very nice people. So yeah, don't mind me, please. Yeah, exactly. These 2, Lurin and FF Sky. It's like Lurin also tried to say my name, and I don't mind if people say Shazara wrong. It's very, very difficult, but I also don't want to be disrespectful by saying other people's names wrong. So don't. I did a second run where I got the Quantum K6 from Phantom Liberty. It's cyberware for netrunners that can talk to the player. Ooh, that sounds so cool. I did not have that. I didn't have that yet. But I also am looking forward to maybe even replay Cyberpunk on stream. I mean, I would definitely be down for it, but for then I also wanted to add some more mods and all. And also I am also more intrigued right now in playing shorter games. I don't know if the Stanley Parable will be a short game. For now it seems like there are a lot of endings, but shorter games and horror games is what's I'm looking for at the moment. But Cyberpunk will definitely be on that list sometime.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I have all the strength to find. Yeah, that's also a thing when I first came in her lives, but after the first time wrong, the second time they know how it's pronounced. Yeah, I think it's difficult to know the first try, and I think it's also fine in the Twitch community. A lot of people have more difficult names, and after 1 or 2 times someone will get it right, because when people can tell, hey yo, it's called Chaz and not Shiz or something. I don't know. My name is probably not the best example. It's a Markenzeichen, exactly. And now I also know to call you Kirby, so next time I'll say it right. So we have 3 messed up by spelling. Ah, yeah. I think fast fingers
Now
sometimes
the monitors jumped
get
to life,
typos.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
What's
And
that?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
528. 2 people fired, 1 person is a glitch. One person is error. Okay, we have to probably head further. Keyboard's delayed as fuck, so it's the keyboard's fault, see? Always someone who to blame.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay, okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
You
Wasn't
broke it
Was
while
it even
raging in
possible?
game? Oh
Had he truly
no.
spent his entire life utterly blind
What
to the
games did you
world?
play that you were raging about? I mean, not that I can not completely understand, but breaking the keyboard? Oh, that must be quite intense. What did you play exactly, or games
But
in
here was the
general?
proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
Devil
all of
May
it monitored and
Cry,
commanded
oh.
from this very place.
I see, I
And as the
see.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, I can push some buttons, but they're not doing anything. Good, 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 good. Mind control offline. 5. Mind control is idle, awaiting input. Is there anything to... Up there is also a button to press. Probably have to figure again some... Control disabled. I have to find maybe a combination to press again. Let's go to the mind control main center. To the power core.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Just quickly have to hydrate because I slightly get some headache, and yeah, drinking is important, right? So it just takes a second. Nice. Did he say something about we can make a decision or system power? Is it seem to be off right now?
Oh, Stanley. You
Oh.
didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Wait, what?
Ah, now this is making
wait,
things
what?
a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left
Stop
to enjoy
talking,
it.
what do I have to do?
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious
It's not letting me
moments
turning
each
it
one
off
of them
again.
is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of
crouch,
silence
but I
before
can't
you're
run.
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
The
I
music.
turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
Let's go to
that
a
was
rave,
merely
guys.
in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you.
Door was
it's quite
open.
Rich. I almost
Wait,
hate
what?
to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even
Do I have to
better.
press 3? Where's 3?
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Ah,
Why not?
nice. Thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Okay, I don't have to
Oh
press
dear
3.
me, what's the matter,
Incorrect.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea
4.
where you're going
What?
or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning
there
it
was
off?
5
look
up
at
there?
you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These
No, this is
numbered
5,
buttons.
so 4 is up there.
These colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I don't know, I'm trying my best here. Let me just...
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
I have
That
no
timer
idea
isn't
what
a
to do.
catalyst to keep the action moving along.
Oh,
It's
the
just
3 was...
seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene.
I'm really
because I would watch you
trying.
for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Incorrect.
This is not a challenge.
1?
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye,
Take a
employee
look at the clock,
427.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
It's
Or will you
the
let it go
screen is so
peacefully?
shaky, cannot
Another
see anything
choice.
anymore.
Make it count.
Gonna die.
It's all the same to me. All a part
Oh
of the joke.
my
And
god.
believe me, I will be laughing
Okay, I
at every
cannot
second
see
of
anything
your
anymore.
inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Rest in pieces. Oh man, not again. That's the 3rd way we died now. 4th. 4th way? I think we died 4 times already. Darn it. I got mad internet, also called atmospheric. No, my screen went black. Störung. Atmosphärische Störung. See, seems like that just was a part of it. It was just a part of it all. See what I mean when I said this is the game you have to replay? Yeah, we just stuck in the beginning again. We did.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I really tried to press the right button, but I just didn't pay attention if he said we should turn it on or off. So I just went by my guts and turned it on. And on was wrong. And now we have new content here. I'm so up for that.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
New content means new content. Explain what else should it be? Another path to die, probably.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As
You're
you
welcome.
may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It's already so
After
old?
receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable
What?
Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The
2023
Stanley
and then
Parable Ultra
2022?
Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I'm always late to the party. I swear to God, I'm always the
Please
last one.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
It
I'm very excited to
does.
see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
More ways to die, I guess.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Okay, but it's not doing anything. Do I have to press it?
Is it
Okay.
broken? What's going on here?
I was
Should
wondering
we-
too.
Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
To the new content! To the window, to the wall.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, it's behind us. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready for it. The jump circle. To the wall!
All right. All right, let's see it.
Guys!
The jump circle?
We can jump? We can jump! But only 35 times? And only inside that circle. That's cruel limitation. If guys, you know me, you know that jumping in games and trying to climb and jump to the most top things they give us to climb and jump. Okay, let's do the jumps. Can I jump outside the circle? I technically can, but I cannot jump further. Oh man, I want to jump more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Trust. Are we gonna die when we finish our jumps? Now I wonder. Dale, have you played that game? Are you luring me into a trap? I have played this game, yes. Okay. Okay. Then you telling me to do the jumps is kind of suspicious. Oh no, I'm out of jumps. At least I didn't die. Can I reset them? That would be so funny.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Right? Oh, okay.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Let's go, let's go,
Stanley,
let's go, let's go.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new
See, I
content right there.
knew.
Hell, I could count to 30 trillion.
I knew
you
it,
could
Dale.
put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And
1,000 hours?
Oh,
No
wait.
ways.
There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Me too, me too, me too. I'm so ready. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No!
No frills.
No
No
resets.
gimmicks.
No, 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 no,
Just
no,
you
no,
and
no.
me having a great time together like always.
Please.
What do you say, friend?
No. No. Oh, that's different. But it's... I hate Mondays. I hate the feeling of not have
Psst.
a free will.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna go into the vent. What do you mean? Let's go. What's this? Can I pick it up? No. The vent, as always, is intriguing.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got
Yeah.
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Whoa, that actually looks very cool. Is this some Easter egg? Some... Oh. Wow.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
It's very beautiful, even though... Is it still... I mean, is it 2030 in graphics now or 2022? Because I don't know which part belonged to the OG game and which actually came with the Ultra Deluxe version. The Memory Zone. Let's just have some 10 out of 10 ASMR moments. Nice. This is Ultra Deluxe, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap
Greatest wealth is
re-release?
memory.
Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Audience Award 2014 Independent Games Festival. The British Academy of Films and Television Arts. Good old times, guys. Man. That, I mean, of course, it's not the purpose, but it gives me Life is Strange vibes. Life is Strange vibes. With the pictures and the music. Don't know why. It's definitely not related. It's some complete different genre. Just gives me the good old vibes. And I think Life is Strange was also in... Wow. I would have to check it up. It was not also like 2013 or something. It feels like it's already a long time ago. Okay. So basically this is a second museum, but just a more cozy one. The demo. Don't play for 5 years. Summer achievement was... It is impossible to get this achievement. Nominee, nominee, nominee. They got nominated a lot? Is this like lore accurate? Is it like... Did that happen? New video game releasing today. Los Angeles Stanley Parable deals though. Tough choices. Deals tough choices. I'm gonna improve, guys. I'm gonna improve. Little Stanley. In loving memory of little Stanley. Is this a little... Oh no. Is this real Stanley? Oh god, my heart is melting. That's so cute. That's way too cute. I cannot deal with that. I wish I could sit there. I maybe actually teared up a bit. I am way too emotional for shit like this. 1 second.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And
Skyrim
now
mentioned.
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Ailey, I actually did cry in real life. I'm telling you, I'm way too emotional. It got me, like, it really got me. Oh. With the music and the hamster, like, oh no, I cannot. That, yeah. Person of the year. But now I've all's good. I got myself together. Oh, I wanted to go down. No, I cannot go back.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Okay, we can exit again.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
It's not only always the hamsters, always the animals, which make me soft.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I want to go back. No, let me back in. It was so nice. That looks like junkyard.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh. Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay. Interesting, very interesting. Hey, it has more negative reviews. Oh, that's a good one. We can't read this one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good,
3 hours on record.
Games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm
The
preachy.
real
Honestly, you
user?
can.
Are these
Oh, goodness.
real?
This is actually quite shocking for me.
Reviews.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You
Nudelscharf.
can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to
German
get it to feel
spotted.
as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
That looks so sad. The reviews are wild. It's either you hate the game or you love the game. That's 9 hours on record? How long? What? I mean, that means how long the person played that game, right? Or am I mistaken? Nearly 10 hours? Weh?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
The skip button.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
Yeah,
If
just
I'm
don't
truly
play
too
it, I
preachy,
guess.
Then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Can I jump? I cannot jump. I thought I can jump over it, but okay. I don't want to play the skip button. I'm totally fine. I'm having a decent time. It's not the time of my life, but it's yeah, it's probably right now a solid 7 or something.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second
Oh my god, this
incessant
part,
droning
help.
starts to
Alien,
bore
what
you.
am I
With
gonna,
just the
what am
push
I
of a
gonna,
button, you'll have zipped right past it.
What
It's
should I
what
expect?
the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on.
Should I
no,
click
no,
it?
no, no. The Stanley Parable
See you in
is
20
a game
years.
for the people, and if the people want silence, then by...
I didn't want to cut
You're
him
back,
off.
You see, you were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every
He lost
person
me.
you've ever
To be
been,
honest, he
making
lost me.
every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever
I
made
keep pressing
in
it.
fact
Okay,
make
okay.
you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the
Okay, I gotcha. Because I would
Well,
have
there,
listened
sport.
to
You
him.
really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's
I'm gonna
the
keep
power
pressing
of
it
the
now.
button.
Or
The minute
cannot.
I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof.
Shh.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
I'm gonna keep pressing it.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're
First, he broke my will of
You're back.
being
Oh, my
rebellious.
goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh, that's what you mean. See you in 20 years.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
Oh, that's a star. Okay. Oh, he's gone? Hello? Oh, hello? Ew, that's nasty. I don't like that sound. Let me press. Move forward.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
It's been too long. He left the recording booth. Now I got it.
Entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then
I forgot to press. Sorry. Sometimes I get lost in what he's telling, and then I'm like, oh wait. Damn. Now he left again. He left us alone.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
He's broken.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
What the actual? Okay, things are falling apart now. He's still gone. Oh, whoa! It has been 84 years. Oh, in The Last of Us style, everything is breaking down and nature is taking over again. Nature is healing. See, I told ya. Nice. Kinda like it. Guys, you got number 84 in. Yeah, because I used that reference like million of times. And sometimes I still say 48. Oh no, what's happening? Did aliens conquer the world and now everything broke down again? Backrooms. That does not sound good. Oh! Button broke. Everything broke. There's a path to freedom. So, actually, the world got destroyed. Just not our cute little room. What's the actual... Do I now, finally, for the first time in 2 hours, have the choice to go wherever I want? Wandering off limits in the desert the game developer have given me to roam around? Is this the... Wait, what? No! Is he back?
Even now,
Yeah.
Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a
I
painting.
had hopes.
Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
I had hopes for a second. A brief moment. Eli, I have to ask. Eli. Eli, can you hear me? I have to ask you a question. Please. Please don't let me die without knowing this. What do you mean? What exactly do you mean? Yes. What do you mean by Don't I look good with these colors? I think they suit me. Look at me. I guess you'll find out. Okay. But do I find out through the game, or is it like... What does it mean? Refreshing. I like the fact that I even added sound when I go near. It's like... Love it. Love the details.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
How could I not? New content! Can we finally jump? I need the jumps. Give me the jumps, please. All I need is a jump. We entered the new content. So we're leaving again. Down.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow! That the game randomly evolved.
Yes, you see, isn't this
Can I
far
jump?
superior to a measly
No.
re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Cannot open doors.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
You
But
mean
the Stanley
this
Parable
with
2. Now
Oh,
that's an
I'm so
artistic
confused, Stanley.
statement
Don't confuse
right
me even
there.
more.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
What? So, do we play 2 hours through Stanley Parable 1 and now we're in 2? Just a section of the game. Okay, okay. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Boring section of the chart. Cool red section of the card. The Stanley Parable 2. Thanks for attending my meeting. With not the Comic Sans.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Wow, that's so philosophical. Crap. The ultimate sequel. Testing the printers at the same time. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman, Divinity, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2. Yep. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Just the two of us, we can make it. We try just the two. Probably song text that I don't know. You are the sequel. This way to the show floor. New content. Hello guys, welcome. Glad that you're here. Take some pictures if you like. That's like the shadiest public event they could have organized. Oh, never mind. Ooh, shiny.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Jump? I'm still not jump. Office decoration, Stanley Parable reassurance bucket, button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I wouldn't mind that one. Hear your name in the game. Exclusive, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Should we try it? Let's try it. Where's the button?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Want to
And
hear
of
their
course,
own name.
The first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
It's absolutely stunning. It's wow, such a great invention. I am absolutely flabbergasted, positively. Wow, let's go. This part of the game is good. Yeah, I already like it. It's like such a complete different team. I think they outdone themselves with the Stanley Parable 2. Let's hear my name, guys. Oh, I hope it's gonna good. Let's don't be disappointing. You better not be disappointing.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
No
Here,
way.
Let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
As
Okay,
disappointed
here we
as
go.
I
Let's
thought
take
it
a
would
deep
be.
breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yeah, I guess.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I mean, do we have a choice?
Jim.
Oh wow, he's saying my name!
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was
Yeah,
you!
great!
The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time.
I
If
don't know.
this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Open the door.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Just glitching through the fucking floor. Okay, we can go back now. Man, that was something. Great. Let's hope the other...
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
the button that says Jim. You heard Jim in the game. Nice. Yeah, I just wanted to say I hope the other new additional features are not as disappointing on that. Please no screenshots. A whole new office. Red is the new orange. The new updated ray traced. More of the same, but in a good way. New features, new content, new ideas. Let me take a screenshot. It actually worked. Never mind, I thought the game would probably tell me to not take screenshots. The baby is all grown up. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. Guys, we have another jump circle. We have an infinite hole. And... duck down. Let's go down. The button that says the name of the player, we already went there. Let's go. Jump circle it is. Dale decided. Where is it? We need the one collectible, the infinite hole. I can't believe it's that simple. Where is it? That's the exit. Wait a second. N is the jump circle. You are here. So it should be that way. Ayo!
You know
Here
what?
it is.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Wait, what? 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 Dale! What have you done? You... that would have... I swear I knew something like this would happen. That's very mean. I really wanted to jump a little bit. That's so stupid, but just give me my jumpies. Okay, I think then we go... Wait, let me see the map one more time. I want to know what else is there. The false jump circle, which I just... yeah, could not use a second time. Great. This map, wow, awesome. Free achievement. Intriguing. The button that says gym, merch. Settings, world champion, the Stanley Parable Resurgence bucket, office decorations, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole. Yeah, I also think infinite hole should be something that's... that sounds promising. The achievements later. This is where no screenshots. What's this? Let's see this later. I want to go to the infinite hole right now. Should be that way, I hope. Yeah. See, there's the opening and the rim, the surrounding area, and the depth, which is infinite. Here you can see how it would work. I have absolutely no idea how to explain that to you, but you see yourself. And there's the whole entrance, and we jump right into infinity. That makes sense. Totally reasonable. Another infinite hole chart, only for educational use. And oh, it has a nice loop in there, which I would be totally up for. Let's go.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Ooh.
Infinite falling.
Holy
you
moly.
can fall until the
You
end
can
of time,
dig.
if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. Let's go, I think. So the rim looks pretty nice. As it was showing on the graph. And yeah, I think let's go. Wait. Oh,
You see, Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, we can see something
One
in
of
there.
my more ingenious concoctions,
Can
if
we
I
look
do
up?
say so.
We can do.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I mean,
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I
But-
do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
why?
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Because it's infinite, or will there be an end? Because
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated
Knew
the
it.
infinite
Knew
nature
it.
of the hole.
I knew it.
Is it a very,
I
very
knew it.
deep hole? To be certain it is.
Ah,
It's
okay.
an extremely deep hole.
I will figure
I
it
don't
out.
want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
I can see the end, I
From
guess.
one
Is it the end?
perspective,
No, it's not the end. Is it?
infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's
Happen
more
now?
of a...
Oh,
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I knew it. I knew that the game is gonna be disappointing me again and again. I was totally up for an infinite fall, but what the fuck is this joke? I think I know what the rest of the wall Stanley Parable 2 will be.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Meh. Mostly infinite wall. Great. At least after we beta tested some things, they're changed it. Fucking liars. Okay, but this is still the same. Yeah. Liars. Liars everywhere. Okay. And I bet these achievements are also not free, not new, not easy. Damn. Free achievements. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. Of course!
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Well, there's this folklore of a boy who called wolf too many times and no one believes him anymore, right? So I have no idea what's the narrator's name. Somewhat I think his name might be Jim, but yeah, I'm not trusting him anymore.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Oh my god. That's so rude. I can have nothing nice in this game. didn't even change it. They didn't even say it's broken.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I want to go to the exit. Drum circle is broken. Because I've already used all of my jumpies. Can you find them? Can you find them? Blah, blah, blah. What can I find? Collect them all. What's that?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
What's
you
that?
simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
That's turned out to be damn creepy. Oh, they're all reaching for that statue. What a beautiful, beautiful collectible. 1 out of 6? Is it real? Oh, it's got... Can I actually collect them? Are they somewhere? Can
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What does he mean? They're somewhere, yes. I'll have to find them. 5 more to go. I hope I don't miss them. Do I have to go to the infinite hole again and then find them down there now? Maybe they only got unlocked now.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Let me decide. Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday, Stepney's. I think the get well someday is up my alley, I guess. Both look ugly AF, but
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
I knew it. Fucking hell. Damn, they're playing with my feelings. That looks fucking ugly.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
But it's so... I love this. They're playing with everything I can have. Reassurance bucket. Merch. Let's check out some merch, guys. I wanna see what's there. Wow, great. 2. A stripe because it says basically 2. The MASH! Best thing after concert. MASH! The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. 2. I saw the new content. And it gave me absolutely nothing. Definitely no joy. Okay. There's a door. This door leads to the epilogue. No, that's not where I go now. I'm gonna go to this, what was it? The reassurance bucket. Wish wins. Looks nice.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a
What is
killer
it?
solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's
there it is.
true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on,
Bucket.
give it a try.
Okay, I don't know what it'll do, but it'll definitely not do what he promised. But probably it's just a bucket for now, until game develops further.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the
Wow.
bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
What? Board members, please note that you must use the following terms as often as possible. Synergy, unpack, ping, deep dive, reach out. Incentivize. Okay. What do we do now with this wonderful bucket? Does it give us superpowers or something? Awesome, wonderful, beautiful, great. Let's just take it. We cannot even place it anymore, so it's just our bucket
Does
now.
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a
Yeah,
video
great.
game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
So give me the damn reward! Let's go to the epilogue then.
An epilogue
wait.
would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
That's it.
Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Is that it? Are they showcasing the epilogue with the everything? Pickle flashbacks because of the bucket, you mean? Or what do you mean, Eli? Ah, pickles. I would do anything for some pickles now. That's so crazy. Pickles. Settings world champion. It's me and my bucket and me against the world. That's what? I thought maybe I can go to the settings and there will be something. Is it closed? What? I cannot go to the settings world champion, whatever that means. I cannot jump, I cannot do anything. Is there anything we have not seen yet? Bro, I don't know, Ray. Merch and Stanley Parable was a decoration epilogue. Wow, great, awesome. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna change my Steam review later. I think I saw everything. Exit. Wait, what? Oh, there's exit. Wonderful, great. Yeah, the Stanley Parable 2 will be the best game ever.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Is this a sign? Have I forgot something? Imagine the game would roast you for your reviews on Steam. Well, I might have some insights. New mug. Later, if I give a review and then I come back to the game, it'll be like, yo, what's up? Why this shitty review? No screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
I have absolutely no idea what I did.
Are you ready?
Something's
Here
happening.
it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this.
What is he doing?
Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Does it mean we can get
All
the
right,
jumping
perfect.
button?
Go ahead. Take a look.
What? 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 We're the Stanley Parable 2 main screen now? Wait a second. What? Language... Is there something... Was it there before? I don't know if it was there before. But I see it now, and I'm very happy. Man, I hope I can push you on Twitch. Not gonna lie, you deserve that. I'm a streamer too. You know, so I'll try to push you. That's very, very sweet of you. Starting off, so let's see where it goes. Just glad that at least you guys are watching me. It's so fun, and I actually enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot right now. And I enjoy also this game. Like, what is going on? I hope it's actually... Is it actually gonna be a second part? I'm always like... I'm so like... Yeah... I trust that game again, even though I got so many times disappointed. It disappointed me so many times. And yet I'm willing to believe that I'll get the jumping option now. You don't remember this menu? Okay, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm just quickly gonna refill my water, and then for maybe Yeah, let's see, maybe half an hour, 1 hour more, I'm gonna try Stanley Parable 2, because I'm stoked and I want to see what's happening. At least for some time. It's not gonna be a long stream today, and I need a quick break, but I'm definitely gonna try this out a little bit longer. Just gonna be right back, guys.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
The
employee
balloons!
number
He implemented the
427.
balloon.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, that so far was exactly like...
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I work at home. Well, it's not really work. I do crypto, all that kind of stuff, and mechanics like for friends or myself. There was a time where rap was my work. Music! Like, you produced actual music? But even working from home and just like earning money from... I mean, depending what kind of mechanics you're doing for your motorbikes, basically, I assume? Or is it like also like computer stuff? That's also some vibe, I think. You should definitely hop on our Discord and let us know some of your music if you still have something published. That would be interesting to give it a listen. Motorcycle cars. So yeah, that's very nice work, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm definitely not handy in that, but if you can do this for your friends and earn money with that, and it's already what you enjoy doing, I think that's nice. It's always nice to just be able to do and earn money whatever you have fun with, because for me social work at the moment is very draining and not so much fun. But yeah, I think having a perspective where
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I broke my phone. I'm on a second phone without Discord, but I'll join when my phone fixed. Alright, don't worry. I hope you'll get it fixed soon. What exactly happened? Like, when it's broken and you can't use it, seemed like it got dismantled or something? The game saved here? Is this what you mean, Ely? It's saved here, Chaz. That's what he said. But I think he meant the game. Do you mean the game?
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
You drove over your phone. Oh no. How can that happen? That... Oh no. That's so unfortunate. Kaylee's saying the next section of the game is very big, but it's can I if I oh, the sequel is now paused. If I want to do a part 2, I definitely want to do a
Stanley
part
came
2.
to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Let me just check for, let's say, 10 more minutes. I just want to see, then even if you're gonna replay next time when I do the part 2, I just want to see if there's something
Yet there was
different.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, your phone fell out your pocket while you were driving and then you drove over it. No! One risk of being a motorcycle driver, I guess.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
As said, I hope it's gonna be fixed soon, so you can join the server. But also for you, of course, but like, ganz uneigennützig, you know?
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
You drove so fast.
Simply pushing random
While you
buttons on the
wait.
keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
And then
by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
okay, I guess you didn't drive over your phone again after it fell out your pocket while you were driving 280 kilometers per hour. What the heck? That crazy. I'm actually very scared of motorcycles and driving that fast. It's I don't live for that adrenaline. Just happens, alright. That's the things you suffer being cool, I guess.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
This time we will do it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We do have the strength, even though we are stuck in the same loop. Here we are. Turn on the cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
It's the same
freedom meant
animation.
nothing.
Nothing happened. Nothing is different in part 2. Let's go up.
This mind
Or was it
control
down? I forgot.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
Let's
He
go to the
refused to
moon.
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
He
world?
did. It seemed like he
But here
did.
was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Ah, here we are again.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Now
As
we're
the
gonna
cold
turn
reality
it
of his
off.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
Exactly.
another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
Once and for all.
all.
Let's do it. Let's do it. This was what we were supposed to do. We did what we've been told.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What
This
other
guy.
mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to
Wow.
go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wow, guys. That's more nature than I normally see.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
Wait.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wow, that's bright. Yo. Beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. Wait, what? Okay. That was one of the endings, I guess. Crazy. I didn't expect that, but of course it's Stanley Parable 2, so it will most likely still have stuff to experience. Because where's the jumping and everything? I definitely want to experience that as well. Did it save now? I don't know, but I feel this is a good time for just stop and try out some day else, some else day, whatever, some another day. Perfect, saved. Okay, cool, nice. So far, there was an experience. Wow. That was unexpected. The ending just, like, I mean, one of the endings just threw me off a little bit right now. Let's see. What will come next? I think... Yeah, let me end that game for now. Wait. Quit to menu. Quit to desktop. Perfect. Wow. I want to see you play again the next parts. Maybe another day this week. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna be out. But I'll be playing most likely on Friday and Saturday.